one of them decided to try and rob my life.
We've increased the sentence for guns.
He's dead, straight. You see what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck, as long as it weren't me.
Oh, we know there are a lot of guns out there, but where are they coming from?
The government.
But good boys turn bad, and where's dad? Cause back then I never knew, and life's hard now, I could wish that I never
Black boys have a responsibility to behave. They've got a responsibility to listen, they've got a responsibility not to bully, you know, and they've got a responsibility to learn. But they, you know, but also teachers have a responsibility to understand that they're learning, to understand that, you know, if they're talking in class, it's probably because they finished their work. Do you know what I mean? And to build on that and to understand that. So there's a responsibility on both sides. But what is clear is that if the investment is put in, what comes out of that, what's reaped for that, you can't measure.
Brave words from our local MP. But the reality for the majority of these guys is once they've been labelled a failure in school, they're fully prepared to become a failure in life.
And growing up to see some shit I didn't think of a vision. Out on these blocks they wouldn't stop until we're living in prison. I know my mum's stressed cause I'm not living the best way. She found some shit I tried my best to keep hidden away. But I don't like home, that's why I'm probably out of the crib. My family's not the best, they stressed me out since I was a kid. I've always had dreams but they just feel like fairy tales. Been through some shit out here, I can tell some scary tales.
Growing up, you know what? I saw too much at a young age, you get me? I think like I saw people moving fast from early, you get me? Fast money and that, you get me? Get out of the cars, everything.
Unemployment is high, and for many young people, life is really tough. Gang culture and a life of crime is an all too easy and tempting alternative. Reuben and the Young Disciples are just one of the organisations working from within the community to help reduce the culture of crime. Gang violence revolves around who belongs to a particular zone or region. In Birmingham, it's all based on something as juvenile as the postal code.
Not only that, I've seen a whole lot of different shit than that still, you get me? School. To tell you the truth, you know what, I'm not gonna say I was a bad youth from young, 'cause I weren't. You know what it is, when I was bad, but when I was good, I was good. I used to work hard. Teachers always used to say, why are you so bad? Like, why do you do badness and you're so good, like, you work so good? Like, I done my GCSEs and that still, you get me? Yeah man, I done my GCSEs and that. Believe I got all a C in English and a B in art and that. So I'm not stupid, you get me?
Growing up, it's quite mad, quite lad. But good boys turn bad, and where's dad? Cause back then I never knew.
It was gangs of like 30, 40 fucking black kids coming from fucking Tulse Hill down to Malden, pulling up on a 118 to see what's going on. There was gangs from everywhere coming to see, because we were the new kids on the block. I would say I was the baddest and maddest kid in Sutton and Merton Borough. A few people would like to disagree, but I was, right? Gangs from Clapham, Brixton, Croydon, fucking Kingston. If they thought of Sutton and Merton Borough, street kids or a gang from there, they thought of 706, they thought of 7.
Can you tell me, why is it that the kids are getting younger and younger?
First and mainly is that their parents are children themselves, and a lot of those young people out there have young parents that ain't really maybe got their head screwed on. So then they're looking at it that, well, I've got this respect out here now. I've got to stay in that group, because if I don't stay in that group and I'm on my own, I'm going to be a target.
Oh, we know there are a lot of guns out there, but where are they coming from?
The government are allowing them in. Let's put the guns in the poverty areas, let's put the drugs in the poverty areas. They take the drugs, they use the guns and they kill themselves. Oh, wonderful. Get rid of a population or two.
Do you think that's government policy?
Of course it's not government policy. It's not where are the guns coming from. We have to educate our children, don't pick it up.
Fucking quality, and then they wanna follow me. And then they throw me in the cell like, what the fuck was you expecting an apology? I'm sorry cause I won't give it. And don't comment on my life because you don't live it. Not for a minute, I'm not
drew for a gun and shot my cousin. Now, where I come from, you don't stand and watch something like that happen. You're in there. So my reaction straight away without thinking was get in there, and I've got involved into the tussle, and when I've got in the tussle, I'm holding the gunman. At that point, I glimpsed from the corner of my eye someone coming to me with a long knife, and he stabbed me. And it's by the will of God how I got away. From there, God rest his soul, my cousin died at that point, and that was the critical point that changed me.
My brothers need to make a change. Feel like I'm gonna go insane.
Man need to forget the
real niggas on the road.
Done the area thing.
Make money, get
real recognize real. There's real niggas in everybody. Man link up. Let's get this money. Shit on the police. Shit on the BMP.
Feel my pain.
You understand?
Cause we all got the blood. Need to make a change. Black, white, shiny, Indian. Like I'm gonna go
We need to understand where the young people are at. Now, if it means drawing it out by music, if they need to really express by their lyrical content, we need to give them that platform so that we can get to understand these young people. I'm just letting the young people express themselves, and then once what comes out of them, we can then start to work what's inside them.
And hold out before you even think of going in. A deep game, keep your mind straight and hold your chin. I'm folding things made of paper with the Queen's face. Stack every penny, sipping Henny like a dream taste.
Today, Ruben's putting Handsworth United under-16s through their paces for a match in a week's time. Only a handful of the team have any connection with gangs, but being in a football team gives them the chance to forget about their postcode rivalries and the pressures of the street.
I've put young people together from Aston, Handsworth, all over Birmingham in the one football team, and we've went out on the park and we've achieved together. That shows me that we can unite. We've got time for them. For some young people, nobody's never had that time.
We must learn to live together as brothers or die together as fools. Cheaters never prosper, liars always lose. I belong to no crew, nigga, red or blue. Sell food, making money, this is what I do. I ain't the main man, I just play my role. My game plan is to be sold, not fucking told. A real nigga with a heart of gold could give a fuck about your colour or your postcode. So I wanna bridge the gap that's breaking, and these days everybody is a pagan. My father says he's coming, and so I'm waiting, trapped in the belly of Satan by the Masons. This shit is crazy, the hood is snaky, but I love her cause she raised me from a baby. This for my real niggas from any ends. Keep your enemies closer than your fucking friends.
For my real niggas on the road, make money, get that dough. Tell them that the streets are cold. Niggas dying over area codes. Holla at me if you feel my pain, cause we all got the blood of slaves. My brothers need to make a change. Feel like I'm gonna go insane. For my real niggas on the road, make money, get that dough. Tell them that the streets are cold.